Let's do one story and then we'll take a break. Have you been following, Lewis, this Tucker Carlson call for Michael Vick's execution?
A little bit.
So here's what happened. You remember Michael Vick, of course. He is the one who killed, maimed dogs. He did kill them, right?
There was dog fighting going on at his residence.
And dogs died as a result.
Yes.
He at least mistreated them. He served jail time.
Wait.
Right, Lewis?
Yeah.
Is my mic on?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he served time for gambling, not for killing dogs or anything like that.
Okay. So that's what the actual time was served for. In any event, Tucker Carlson said Michael Vick should be executed. Here's exactly what he said. I'll play it for you.
Welcome back to the Great American Panel. We're glad you're watching. All right, President Obama, it has been confirmed by the White House, called the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, and during the course of their conversation, thanked him for giving Michael Vick a second chance. Now, I'm a Christian. I've made mistakes myself. I believe fervently in second chances. But Michael Vick killed dogs, and he did in a heartless and cruel way. And I think, personally, he should have been executed for that. He wasn't. But the idea that the President of the United States would be getting behind someone who murdered...
Okay, so that's, first of all, the point of the President getting behind... What happened, Lewis, is I guess after... What team signed Michael Vick?
Philly.
Philadelphia Eagles signed Michael Vick. Obama called to congratulate the owner on the signing, right?
Right.
So Tucker Carlson is saying the President shouldn't be getting behind a dog killer.
I guess so, yeah.
Fair enough. That's an argument we can make. But let's look at exactly what Tucker Carlson is saying. Michael Vick should be executed. And by the way, I love how he prefaces this by saying he's a Christian. So even though he thinks Michael Vick should be executed for killing a dog, he's a Christian. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows a lot about Christianity.
So I patently dislike Michael Vick, right? When Whoopi Goldberg tried defending what he did by saying, well, he's from the South and that's kind of part of the culture, I blasted her.
No.
You know that I said that. But would Jesus call for the death of people? Since Tucker Carlson said he's a Christian, and I'm asking the question because I'm Jewish. I don't know anything about Jesus. Would Jesus call for the death of somebody for killing a dog? I mean, is that on the list of what Jesus would call for an execution?
The thing is, you could ask 100 Christians and they'd all tell you different things.
Maybe Michael Vick deserved a longer sentence. But the death penalty, Tucker, I mean, do you realize that now we have examples? This is representative of a bigger thing. We have examples of conservatives calling for the death penalty for, here we go, Lewis, everything from performing legal safe abortions, leaking diplomatic cables that someone else stole, killing dogs in a, quote, heartless and cruel way, going against the war when George W. Bush says we should go to Iraq, right? I mean, the list of things for which so-called Christian conservatives will call for the death penalty is getting to be quite a long list. And it's hard to imagine Jesus really would be calling for the death penalty on all these items, don't you think?
Agreed.
Now, the other thing is this. Remember the quote, the Tucker Carlson quote. The execution should take place because killing dogs in a heartless and cruel way. What about Sarah Palin killing that caribou on her show? Now, I know you'll say, wait a second. The dog stuff is illegal and what Palin did wasn't illegal. And I agree with you. But that's not what Tucker Carlson said. Tucker Carlson said he killed the dogs in a heartless and cruel way. Here's Sarah Palin shooting a caribou. You tell me if this is heartless or heartful. You tell me if this is cruel.
Wait for him to stop. He's coming right here. Just wait. Wait till it turns broadside and stops. Okay. Go ahead. Right. There you go, baby. There you go.
Okay, good.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. High-fiving and talking about how great it was to kill an animal for no reason. Just because it's legal. Is there anything heartless there? Is there anything heartful there? So, Tucker, if you are going to say that the reason for the execution should be that Michael Vick killed dogs in a heartless and cruel way, if you're Sarah Palin and you're killing a caribou, high-fiving people, and laughing it up, shouldn't she be executed as well? That's the real question. Today on the bonus show, Lewis, before we go to break, a lot to talk about on the bonus show. Of course, fallout from Lewis hosting the last bonus show of 2010. Will we ever recover? We'll talk about the next giveaway on the David Pakman Show. A story of falling blackbirds that's baffling Arkansas officials. Obviously, God is angry. Probably over some combination of liberals, gay people, and the war on Christmas, and decided to kill 1,000 birds. And also, future healthcare repeals, will they happen or not? We'll be back after this.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.